Let's do today's Minute Cryptic. Our clue today reads, Abstract art genius makes a reproducible scribble, and we're looking for a word with 9 letters. Today, instead of screenshotting, highlighting and doing my usual scribbling, I'm going to be using this new feature called the scribble space that we've talked about before. I don't know if it's going to make it easier or harder for me, but I thought I'd give it a go and see how it works. Okay, so abstract art genius makes a reproducible scribble. So I like this clue, but there's a lot going on because I can see so many words that have the potential to be an indicator. First one being scribble. When you scribble something, you mess it up, for example, or you may scribble something or jot something down and therefore alter the word. So it might be an anagram. Or if you scribble something down, you may not write it in its entirety, so you might actually kind of reduce the words. So that could also be a deletion indicator. Then reproducible alludes to maybe using a double letter and doing something with double letters or double words. So reproducible, maybe like double A somewhere, or something to do with the double B in scribble, perhaps. Art genius makes a. Art itself can also be an anagram-y sort of indicator, I guess. Although I think genius is definitely part of the fodder word, so I'm just going to write that down because I can't really see any other connotation for it, and nor do I think it's part of the definition if it is abstract art genius. Unless it's something like Vincent van Gogh or something like that. So I think genius for sure we'll be using. And then abstract itself. Abstract could be a definition, as can scribble actually. Abstract meaning something, firstly the art movement itself, or something sort of really out there. But I think abstract can also be an indicator, again for anagram. But so can scribble. So I'm kind of in a bit of a twist here. So we need 9 letters. Abstract has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Would it be abstract A for scribble? But what would words be for scribble? Drawing, painting. Because if scribble was the actual definition, then we'd have to do something reproducible, so I don't really think that that's the case. So, but it does look kind of indicatory to me. Okay, so I think first let me think about fodder. I think genius, as I said, definitely part of it because I don't think it alludes to anything. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. 6 letters. So we're looking for 3 letters and we've got art next to it. Okay, so I think genius art, this is what we are working with. I think this is our fodder. And then either we're going to take some letters out. I don't see any repeated letters here. Let's play around with it a little bit. I think we can make it into a little. Do I want to take any letters out? Do we take A out, but then we'd be left with less letters? So I think not the case there. Okay, so I think this is definitely our fodder, but I think I'm going to need a clue for this one, which is the first clue I've taken in these 20 days. So I'm kind of not looking forward to this, but I think I need to do it, especially because if it's a 2-part, so it can't be something too complicated. Okay, but which one do I choose? Indicator, fodder, or definition? If I get the indicator, I'll know what to do with the fodder. I think fodder I know. I think I'm pretty happy with Art Genius, unless I do have to take something out. I think maybe definition might be the best one for me, because then I'll know the indicator is everything else. Or do I go for indicator? If I do the indicator, then I'm not going to be sure what the fodder is. So I think we're going to go definition today. Okay, our definition is a reproducible scribble, and our answer will be a word for a scribble that's reproducible. You've chosen this clue to introduce our new feature. Okay, that's cool. And luckily it's the first day I'm actually using it. Okay, so a reproducible scribble. Okay, let's go to our scribble space again. So if a reproducible scribble is our definition, then our art, and if art genius, oh, what's going on? Art genius. Oh, that is really cool. Okay, I like that. So you can just tap these words to add them in here. Okay, that's really helpful. Let's get rid of those first though. Okay, so art genius. I think art genius is our fodder. So abstract has to be our indicator, and I think that's an anagram indicator. And we're looking for something that is a reproducible scribble. What do we scribble? Okay. Does it? Okay, it does randomly move it around. Is this? It's signature, guys. I saw that because of the random clock wheel thing. That was actually quite helpful. I do like this, but I do feel like if I could highlight this myself, that would literally just highlight, that would make things so much easier. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with signature. Let's give it a go. I think I did need that clue though, to make sure I wasn't going down the wrong way, which I was. So I'm not sure if I was overthinking it throughout this, but let's give it a go. And we were right. So we're still 1 under par, so I'm not, too worried. And of course, all of this is all about having fun and learning things as we go along, so I'm not too worried. But yeah,